Hey guys, Juventus versus Manchester City. 5 goals to 1. Manchester City won Juventus 5 goals to 1. And as we speak, the game is not yet over. Don't mind as I'm saying 5 goals to 1. It is because just 1 minute is left for the game to come to an end. And now Manchester City is still at the top of the group. And Juventus is going to play against the group leader of Group H. If Real Madrid win against Salzburg, then Real Madrid will be at the top of the group and they'll play against Juventus. Guys, I will not go further without telling you guys how good this Manchester City squad is. The team is good. Manchester City squad is good. And this signing, Ryan Ednuri, that guy is a baller. He knows his thing. When Manchester City bought this guy, was like, who is this guy? Why is Pep Guardiola going after this guy? And game after game, he is trying to prove to the world that he can play football. Massive congratulations to Manchester City and Pep Guardiola because they really deserve this performance. This is actually the Manchester City that we all that, not the Manchester City of last season. Manchester City last season was a disgrace. But when you take a look at the game that they played against Juventus, when you take a look at the statistics of that game, you will discover that this Manchester City is developing, right? When you take a look at the statistics board, you discover that Manchester City dominated Juventus with a ball position of 76% against 24%. So Juventus had a ball position of 24%, right? I started the video saying that the game was 5-1. Sorry, the game is 5-2. I'm sorry. The game is actually 5-2 and the game have ended like that. 5 goals to 2. Doku scored for Manchester City. Kalulu scored an own goal. Halaand scored. Foden scored. And Savinho also scored. So let's just wait and see what will happen in the next days ahead because this Club World Cup is becoming more and more interesting, right? When you take a look at the statistics board, you discover that Manchester City dominated Juventus with a ball possession of 76-24, right? Big chances created. Manchester City created 4 big chances. Juventus created just 2 big chances. This game was very interesting. When you take a look at the statistics of Juventus against Manchester City in their last 5 head-to-head, you discover that Juventus won Manchester City 3 good times the last time they met, and they shared points twice, and Manchester City do not have a single victory against Juventus. So this is the first victory of Pep Guardiola with Manchester City against Juventus, right? When you take a look at the total shots, Manchester City had 24 total shots against Juventus. 24 shots for Manchester City against Juventus, then 5 shots for Juventus. So a difference of 19 shots. These are 2 big European clubs. Juventus can be considered as one of the biggest clubs in Europe, suffering against Manchester City of Pep Guardiola, right? Now, goalkeeper saves. The goalkeeper of Juventus had 7 saves. The goalkeeper of Manchester City, Ederson, had 0 saves. You see how interesting the game was. Now, when you take a look at the number of passes, Manchester City made 769 passes and the Juventus had just 240 passes. That is just to tell you how good Manchester City is. This club have developed a lot. And now, Manchester City and Juventus are moving to FIFA Club World Cup round of 16. Wydad Casablanca and Al Ain are all eliminated, despite the victory of Al Ain against Wydad Casablanca. But for now, let's just wait and see what will happen in the next days ahead because this FIFA Club World Cup is becoming more and more interesting as days are going by. And now, Manchester City won Juventus 5 goals to 2. Let's wait and see who is going to be the next opponent for Manchester City. And guys, if you are watching this video and you actually watch a game of Manchester City, what do you think about the players that Pep Guardiola bought? Because when I take a look at the statistics of Ryan Ednuri, Tijani Reinders, these are the 2 signings that started the game. They were all good. Very good. I mean good as in good, right? And now where Raya Cheki came on, he was also good. So Manchester City is going to cook something next season that no one would like to enjoy, right? Let's just wait and see what will happen in the next days ahead. So guys, who was your man of the match between Juventus and Manchester City, and what do you think about the future of Manchester City with this squad that they are having, right? And who do you think is going to win the FIFA Club World Cup 2025? I have come to the end of this video, and if this is the first time you are coming across my YouTube channel, hit a thumb up to this video. Most importantly, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, so when next I post videos that are similar to this one, you'll be one of the first people to see it. Thank you for stopping my YouTube channel once more, and may God continue to bless you.